serious business. Back on this day in 1920, January 17th, first day of prohibition of alcohol comes into effect in the U.S. as a result of the 18th Amendment to the Constitution.
Yeah, did you make it out to the last day of freedom party last night over at the Iowa Tap Room? They were celebrating the fact that 100 years ago, a lot of people were probably trying to celebrate as much as they could before it was all taken away. Well, you don't have to worry about
underground.
Yeah, taken underground. Coffee, tea, all those things. You can enjoy a very tasty beverage and a wonderful meal and some great comedy tonight and tomorrow at the Des Moines Funny Bone. We do have the headliner Chris Frangiola joining us and learning more and more. Sir, you're just an incredible writer of comedy.
Yeah, well, I don't know about incredible, but I've written for a lot. You know, I was the head writer of Chelsea Lately. Remember that show?
Yeah.
We had a good
Chelsea
time on
Handler.
that. Entertainment Television. So I got to do a lot and hang out with a lot of fancy people. Jennifer Aniston.
I was gonna say everybody was on that show.
Yeah, and then after the show was over, we got to hang out. I went to a party one time at Chelsea's house with Jennifer Aniston, Sandra Bullock, Charlize Theron.
Saying it right.
Yeah,
Good job.
and you know they're nice, and then about 15 minutes later, they just become strange people. At one point, I'll tell you a little funny backstage story.
Okay.
At one point, we're in Chelsea Handler's kitchen, and you know, like a kitchen you would all be in. And Sandra Bullock's there, just like we are now. And Sandra Bullock just sits on the kitchen floor. Like, I thought that was so strange. But nobody will tell her not to because she's Sandra Bullock.
Right.
So that's why people go crazy, I think, when you're famous. Nobody tells you not to do anything.
So you just do it.
Just do everything.
Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she thinks it's normal to just sit on the kitchen floor and nobody says anything. So I think that was strange, but I didn't say anything. So she probably continues to walk around life.
And just I want to pop
sitting
when
wherever
she
she
feels
wants.
like popping a
There's plenty
squat.
of chairs
that's-
available, plenty of chairs, plenty of seating options.
She
at
wanted the
Chelsea
floor.
Handler's
Sit on the
house.
floor.
She just sits on the floor, blocking everyone's pathway.
stepping around her,
everyone's
walking
stepping
around her.
Hey, listen, Miss Congeniality was good. Wasn't that good? Miss Congeniality 2 was terrible. Wasn't I can sit on the kitchen floor worthy? You know what I mean?
She's still living off of Speed fame. That's
She's
what that
that
is.
Speed
yeah,
fan.
yeah, all
Keanu
that.
Reeves, another dear friend of mine, went to Tokyo with Keanu Reeves.
What?
Yes.
He is everywhere right now.
I know. Everyone loves the guy.
Yeah, he's
You
like
see
in
the picture-
games
see the
and-
picture of
This is
him
on
eating
his
ice
second
cream all by
run.
himself. There's a picture of him up in like Northern California, sitting there just eating ice cream. The guy's living the greatest life. And there's nothing sadder than a grown man eating ice cream alone, but somehow Keanu Reeves makes it look
charming.
good. It makes it look nice, yeah. And I highly suggest Netflix Ben & Jerry's flavored ice cream if you're going to eat
That's
ice
right.
cream alone.
New flavor.
That's a new chill.
Yeah.
Netflix and chill.
If you like a little peanut butter, I believe, a little peanut butter
I'd eat
action
that.
in there.
That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Tell us a funny story about Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, I had to go with him to Tokyo, and then he took me around Tokyo showing me, because he did some terrible movie about ninjas or something called Ronin something. Yeah, and I went with him to Tokyo, and I had we used to have a guy on Chelsea Lately called Chewy Bravo.
Yeah, Chewy.
Yeah, he was a little, little person. He recently died a few weeks ago.
He did?
He died 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Are you
Chewy
serious?
died, yeah. Well, he was a 63-year-old little person, you know. He made it as far as he could make it, you know.
Had a good
No,
life.
I mean, he did. Lived a long, good life.
I was going to say, I'm sure he had a wonderful
He did.
life
He had
on
a
that
nice
show
life.
and all the
I had to
experiences.
carry his scooter around Tokyo, up and down. They don't have a lot of, they're not handicap accessible in Tokyo. A lot of long stairs built hundreds of years ago. So I had to carry Chewy and his scooter up while Keanu Reeves showed me around the city. So I've had a pretty rich life, everybody.
Yes,
but now,
you have.
But now I'm at the Des Moines Funny Bone. Yeah, that's the thing about show business.
You've peaked.
The pinnacle.
Maybe some of you people think about getting into show business. And what will happen is there'll be peaks and valleys in show business. There'll be highs and lows.
Oh, for sure.
Last night, I'm at the Des Moines Funny Bone in front of 37 people. Tonight, we're expecting 24. So that's exciting. But yet, I'm in my hotel room in the Hilton
talking to
Garden Inn in
David
Des Moines,
Spade.
and David Spade calls.
'Cause you're the lead writer
I'm
for
on the
that,
phone
right?
with Joe Dirt. Oh, I was just excited to get up they got a buffet there at this Hilton Garden Inn, free for me. I think it's a VIP celebrity thing. This buffet goes from 6 to 6:15 a.m. Whoa, how convenient. If I was a rooster, this would be fantastic. Oh, can you keep it open for more than till 9 a.m.? Would that kill you? To keep the fake scrambled eggs out a little longer for those of us who, we sleep in
the bulk
sometimes.
Cereal and
then you go back to bed.
Then I go back to bed.
Now you currently work or write for David Spade.
Lights Out with David Spade. Yeah, Comedy Central, 11:30 after the Daily Show every night.
That has to be a blast.
Oh, it's the greatest. You've got to watch this show. I know it's tough to get people to watch television. You young people like to watch TikTok or whatever you do, singing songs, dancing around your kitchen. But every now and again, put your phone down and watch a half-hour of television. It's not going to kill you.
Good stuff out there, too.
Yeah, it's good stuff out there. There's you guys. There's the entertaining stuff. Put your phone down.
Definitely.
TikTok or whatever you do. You know what that is?
Yes, my daughter shows me the highlights every day.
Yeah.
And some I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
And she's laughing. Oh, yeah.
The dance
Some are
moves.
good.
All
Some
I know
are
is
funny.
about the dance.
Some are
It's
funny.
people
Some
like
I have to ask questions about.
It's just people lip syncing. Yeah, on TikTok. So anyway.
It's the new
Well,
entertainment.
they get to see you live and in person tonight at the Funny Bone. Nothing better than that.
You're
going to be talking Meghan Markle.
Meghan
You're
Markle,
be talking
hug me, take pictures
Sandra
with me
Bullock.
after. I'm wearing a Tim McGraw cologne right now. This is true. Tim McGraw cologne. My mother gets it. My mother sends. My mother.
We're going to have to get you the John Wayne one. Des Moines.funnybone.com. Get your ticket.